Currently, Lois receives the latest scoop on the politicians she's been digging into from Bruce. As they chat, Bruce inquires about Clark's well-being upon his return from his journey. Lois decides to pay Clark a visit, only to find him sprawled out on the floor. The impact of his cosmic odyssey has left him unable to find comfort even in a soft bed. Lois endeavors to console Clark, who has been holding his breath for so long that he now has to rediscover how to breathe at a regular pace. Superman had made an attempt to return to Earth, but grew weary from his long journey and eventually lost consciousness in deep space. Luckily, a group of tiny aliens came across him and brought him aboard their ship. Inside the ship, Superman struggled to breathe, but the aliens were quick to adjust the atmosphere so that he could breathe comfortably. Superman explained that he hailed from a planet in a distant part of space. He went on to reveal that an ancient alien spacecraft had crashed on Earth and created an artificial black hole that posed a threat to the planet. Superman managed to halt the black hole, but the disruption of its power sent him flying far from home. The aliens boldly declare that they have located Superman's home planet, which is the third planet from the sun. They demand payment in exchange for bringing Superman back. However, when Superman explains that he doesn't have any money on him, the aliens callously eject him out of the airlock, leaving him to plummet towards the unknown planet below. As Superman struggles to adapt to the unfamiliar atmosphere and gravitational forces, he comes to the stark realization that he is not on Earth. After crashing onto the planet, Superman is discovered by the local inhabitants, who are actually children dressed in masks and carrying holographic devices. When Superman seeks their assistance, the children initially flee, but he manages to grab hold of one, only to discover that they are actually just regular kids using masks to breathe in the planet's toxic atmosphere. As the child escapes, Superman relearns how to fly in order to explore the new world. Superman is struck by the resemblance of the planet he has arrived at to Earth. The environments and cultural diversity are uncannily similar. As he explores, he encounters a towering ice wall covered in mysterious markings. Flying above it, he discovers a vast agricultural field being tended by a man dressed in formal attire. Superman assumes the man's name is Victor, only to be corrected by the stranger, who explains that Victor is actually the title of the elected leader, akin to a president of the people. The Victor inquires of Superman how he managed to arrive in a planet that lacks even a name. Superman elucidates that his extraordinary abilities manifest when he is exposed to unique types of stellar radiation. Stranded in the vastness of space, all he had to rely on were the remnants of an alien spaceship from which he managed to scavenge what little supplies he could. With these supplies, he constructed a fuel tank with hopes of returning home. Tragically, he was ensnared in a meteor shower and subsequently left adrift, unconscious, in the void of space. After completing his story, Superman inquired about the possibility of providing assistance to the ordinary citizens. However, the Victor expressed that the Zealots were out of reach for their help. He could not go against the will of the people, as they were the ones who had elected him. Superman comprehended this, and the Victor provided him with provisions and a new outfit to aid his journey home. Before departing the planet, Superman proposed a name for it: Kansas.